Alright. Let me get my couple of things together. I think everything's going good. Test up on Facebook. Ooh, I didn't hear the audio though. I got the double play, but didn't hear it. Let me reload the social stream. Alright, let's see. Let's try YouTube real quick. That shows up on the stream, but the TTS isn't kicking in. Why? Let's try kick.
Kick is live.
Okay, so that works. Kick is live. It'll probably double up here shortly once it catches up.
Catch up.
Alright, so far so good. Let's close that. Looks like Nick's wrapping up. Wonder why I have to have the dock rolling to get it to play the audio. Alright, I think we're good to go though. And load up. I think we're gonna play some Chivalry again tonight. Yeah. Keep it fresh. I need to play the new Mordau map. I haven't played that at all. Us need to. I have not played it yet. Alright, that's kicking in. All right. So what I need to do, I need to stop that. And that. All right. And we should be good to go. All right.
All right, guys. We're done with the show tonight. Local stream very soon. It's not going to be a long local stream. If you want a long local
Yep.
We didn't do a Rumble specific show tonight. There will be tomorrow. Look, I just looked up and it's like 2 hours into it. I switched to Rumble. So that's something. But at the end of the day, let's end this shit. I'll see you in a minute. Over on Lucas. And I'm gonna eat while you watch me eat because you're weird and gross. Fine.
Shameless plug.
I don't even know what it is. I don't want to tell you what it is because
All right.
Just when you thought it was safe to get back on the internet, Rex Mom begins yet another shockingly based live stream.
That is true. Get the game loaded. Get this bright down a little bit. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Oh yeah, here we go.
Welcome to Rich Num's live stream. You're in for a special treat. This man is one of the most talented, most gifted, and inspiring men I have ever met in my life. He is big brain, and you should consider yourself honored to be graced by his presence. With no further ado, here's Rich Num.
Thanks, Donald. Ah, that's so freaking cool. All right, maybe one more, just for shits and giggles.
I'm Ben Shapiro, and this is the Ben Shapiro Show. Not really, but when I'm no shilling Birch Goldie's mattress Pure Talk, or trying to start World War III on Israel's behalf, I'm watching and shilling for Retznom stream. Well, after he paid my fee, I'm Jewish after all, and Daddy needs to get paid.
That's true. Absolutely true. And my other favorite one.
Hey, Racenum.
Hey, what's up? Did you hear my latest stuff? Hang on.
Time to put another shekel in the swear jar.
Yeah, I've been playing with that AI voice synthesizers. They're just too much fun, man.
Just when you thought it was safe to get back on the internet, Retznom begins yet another shockingly based live stream.
I got a bunch of I created for shits and giggles. Oh, let's see. Wait, do I got channel? Oh, there we go. Okay, I gotta make sure my stream is where I need to be. All right, let's. Oh man, I haven't played this map in a long time.
Get bored?
Get rusty. Did I get bored? No, it was too much fun, man. Creating all the voiceovers, they're fucking hilarious. Oh shit, I see. Get where I need to be. Hang on. So oh shit. Hang on. There's
If you have a problem figuring out whether to like and subscribe
What program
to
did you
channel,
use?
you ain't black.
What program did you use?
It's okay, now it's starting to double up, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So it's not a program, it's a website that has them, and you just put in what you want, and it's and it just, you know, it generates it. It's pretty fucking legit. Oh man, everybody's using my strats now. Come on, fire it, dude. Don't waste no time. You got loaders. Come on, one click and fire. There you go. Stop, dumbass. Load, dumb. Oh god, you fucking moron. Fucking morons. One guy knows what he's doing, the other guy doesn't. Move. Ah, god damn it, how'd I miss him? Ah, that sucks. Damn it, get where I want. I'm gonna have to get a stream deck so I can do this quickly.
After a long respawn, Retznom flanks on from the backfield. Snakes behind enemy lines to take on a 3-1. He blows past the first one with a crushing overhead to that knight's cranium. Combo parry riposts into the third player, and round uses into the first bam only to get shot by the Geist of Archers.
piece of shit. What? How did I miss that? Fuck that archer! That's how you flank behind people. Get behind them. Oh, damn it, I missed. I am so rusty.
They have nearly penetrated our walls. Stop those catapults.
Rusty.
Defend the Bailey! Keep our banners flying high!
Ugh. Oh, I get shot? I did get shot. Piece of shit. Look at this! I barely get into the map. I missed the first objective. I'm already in third place. And I'm rusty as hell. Alright, let's get her done. Come on, people! I think I still need to tweak some settings. I'm still getting a little bit of stutter.
Looks fine on this end.
Does it?
Looks
All right.
fine on this end.
Alright, that's the double. Oh god, catapult got me. Alright, let me close out that that secondary chat so it's not looping. Alright, I think I fixed that. Alright, get back in game. Hang on a second. Oop! Yeah, I definitely want to get a stream deck so I can automate these.
And here we go. Boom, did you see that? Nobody delivers them all to the face like Ritz Numb. With ruthless target switching from one opponent to another. Sneaking around from the backfield. Bam, another swing. Right to the kisser.
Oh, I just duck. Oh, I need to duck that one. Oh, I almost got back up. Damn it. That was a 3v1 or 4v1. I fucking choked it. Damn it. Yeah, this team's not very good. You're the only one back here protecting. It's gonna be gone. Yeah, it just it's
Hi,
a
Rex,
feels.
just popping in to say hello. It's
Hello.
been a while. My apologies.
Oh, no,
Hope you're
no
doing
worries.
well.
Doing well. Oh shit! I got distracted. Damn it! Ah! Yeah, I haven't been streaming a whole lot because I've been working on my car a lot, and then during the day. So it's part of the hassle when you have an older Mercedes. You end up doing a lot of repair stuff yourself. But it's all good. I added some new features to the chat and to the stream, so I've been tweaking that a little bit. Man, this really does look good, but I think I still got my graphics settings a bit too high because I'm peaking at 100% CPU usage right now.
Banners are falling! Defend them! Hold the Bailey!
So which is a little high to be hitting on this map. But I mean, the graphics look good. At least I think. It just gets a little hitch stutter.
That's funny. I'm reading a book called The Zombies of Wobegotten, and there's a character obsessed with having sex with his car.
Well, I will say my car is very goddamn sexy. If I was gonna have sex with a car, that'd be one I'd consider. Of course, any Porsche 911 for sure. Of course, I can't really afford a Porsche 911. I have to settle for a 20-year-old Mercedes.
His wife gets so jealous she kills him, and he becomes a zombie.
Oh, that's hilarious. Ooh, ooh, that's funny. I can't imagine getting, like, seriously wanting to have sex with your car, though, but people are stupid, so. Or they have really weird fetishes, and they're getting worse by the day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty degenerate. You know, I've done some fucked up shit in my life. Oh, bonk to the head! That was awesome. Come on, we just got what, a minute? 46 seconds, come on. 46 seconds and we own it! We own it! Yep, they're not going anywhere. Flawless victory. Come on. Oh, shouldn't have wasted that fire pot. All right, they can't get past, so that's cool. Flawless victory. Crunch! I crush your head. I crush your head and your body. Ah, yes. Let's see, how'd I do? Not bad for dicking around and not playing for a while.
When I am not falling up the stairs or smelling children's hair, I am watching Red Snom's late night live streams.
Sorry, they cracked me up. Oh, they're too funny.
I was walking through Central Park one fall evening when a smell of rotting flesh crossed my nose. I turned to follow the direction of the smell, only to see your mum sitting on a park bench cleaning herself.
Sorry I distracted you.
Oh no, you're
I told
fine.
you about car issues. I actually got a guardrail BC. I fell asleep. I was so
Oh,
upset with myself, but thankfully there wasn't much damage.
That
I guess
recently?
I've been more exhausted, THA.
Is that recently you hit a guardrail? Falling asleep? Oh, that'd be... Oof. Oh, dang it. I gotta... I think I know what my problem is. I just gotta... God damn it, get out of the... There we go. Alright. I had too much shit going on. No, I can't even see what I'm doing! Oh. Alright, there we go. I was kind of AFK and just...
Yes, about 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Ooh! Ouch! They total the car? I'm betting so. Damn it. That's a bad spawn. Oh shit! Ah! How'd I change my weapon? I had him! I fucking had him! Ah! Oh, man. Well, I know you've been under a lot of stress, so God, I can imagine falling asleep on the... while driving and just fucking wrecking. Damn it. Man, I'm missing my ranges. I should be wrecking these guys. I'm not. Alright.
Keep it up. We have liberated half of the prisoners.
Gotta quit jumping. I'm jumping way too much. Damn it, swing! Ah! Target switch off. Damn, I'm 1-0-3. That sucks. Maybe I'm just keep doing all the heavy lifting, distracting all these guys. So. Ooh.
No. Very minor damage.
Oh
But
man,
not
that's...
I need surgery on my thumb, not sure how. I
Oh, that's
drive
weird.
the car CD, it's perfectly fine except it's a bit scrapped up. It was just stood on my part. Exhaustion caught RWI.
I bet, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're alright, man. That's... Oof. I mean, I'll take thumb surgery and minor damage to the car any day. Because guardrails have a really bad tendency of just shredding cars and literally killing people if they put them on backwards. A lot of people don't know that there's a retention cable on most guardrails that's designed to collapse and stop the car, right? And in doing so, it is supposed to catch the car from going off whatever edge it's trying to go off of, right? So, but if they're put on backwards, it does the opposite. And it can literally, like, shred a car because it breaks open the guardrail. There's some videos on it. It's pretty disturbing. If the guardrail cable, security cable is put on backwards in the wrong direction, you know, facing the... It's directional based on... So if, like, you're going around a curve and there's a guardrail, the cable is supposed to... If I remember right, it's... supposed to go in line with the damn it. Man, I'm missing some easy shit here. I should be having. There we go. But I hear you. That's all you need on all the other bullshit you're dealing with, right? with your parents and everything. Wow, yeah. What? Shit. Got it. Dirty biatch. Let's see who's got me. Nobody. Nobody's got me. Okay. Fucking Archer. Ah! Damn it. Man, I feel like I fight hard to play like shit. Or at least my score's like shit. I know I'm doing alright, but... I still may have to tweak like mouse settings and a few other things. It just doesn't feel right.
I guess I got lucky.
Oh, hell yeah, you did.
Remember to take care of me. The more has been loaded on top of me. Parents' heater broke, dealing with it and brought them here.
Oh, damn it. Well, at least your parents weren't in the car like when you were, you know, that would have been just horrific. For sure. Damn it. Grab one. Yeah, I might as well grab one. Ah! Damn it! I feel like I'm missing like
Yes,
crazy.
thankfully. But with their heater broke now, I'm taking care of them at my house.
Right, right. Yeah, I knew that you were taking care of them at your house. I did know that. I remember reading chat the other night when I was working and lurking as usual. Let's see, what do we got here? What? Dirty bastard. Damn it. I'm too aggressive for my own good. Wait, oh, my ping is kind of shit too. I think it jumped up to like 32. Where am I at? East Coast? Ah, that's why. Alright, that might be why I'm missing some shit I should be hitting. So I'm probably guessing you're gonna have them... Are you gonna have them permanently or just for the holidays? Oh shit, nobody brought anything. Well, fuck me. Alright. What? Ah.
Argathians, the gate is down! Move into the village. Release the prisoners from their
All right. Yeah, I just found out my mom's husband got just discovered a large I don't know, like a cyst or tumor or something in his colon, and they removed it, so we're waiting on a biopsy to find out the condition of it. But initially it's not looking great, so you gonna come? No, you're not gonna come. Alright, you gonna jump down? Okay. Jump down. Ugh. Well, if it takes 4 of you to kill me, so be it.
That sucks.
Yeah, we're waiting to find out, you know, just kind of, but there may be a time when I have to go help out at some point.
Here we are again.
So, and then
Another
that's
Vanguard tale of heroes and
So-
instant style fortitude. Sir Ritsnum is leading the charge. With his mighty maul in hand and the fire pot at his side, nothing can stop the sheer dominance of the Maul Master Race.
those are facts. Damn it, get stuck on rocks and shit. Damn it. Got a couple of hits on it. But yeah, because she lives out in the country, so horrible internet, and I'm hoping to God I don't have to move down there at some point. That's always a possibility to help take care of them.
Just temporarily. They'll be home in a day or two. Can't have them here for the holidays. We don't even have a kitchen table and chairs.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry to hear that. Please update me. I will definitely key.
Yeah, it's one of those things where just won't know until we know. You know? So, probably won't find out till next week
If
at
you're
some
out in the
point.
country, get Starlink.
Yeah, that's the only problem is the upload sucks on Starlink. Download's great, but upload sucks, and upload is basically what, you know, gaming's all about. So, you know, if you can't upload a decent, damn it. Oh, I
How
missed-
bad is the upload?
I haven't checked. I don't think it's absolutely horrible, but it kind of depends. I know with like regular, like satellite, there's issues with, oh, seriously? Fucking one shot? Like with regular satellite, you had to use, dial-up because the receiver wasn't so good. Or like the old school satellite. Now with current satellite, it may be able to send, but there's still going to be a delay if you think about it, right? So with download, you're downloading, you know, whatever, like a movie or something, and what? How the fuck? Ah!
Oh yeah, your latency will be crap.
Yeah, it's already crap on this East Coast server. I'm used to like 10 ping, you know, and I'm hitting 28 and 36 ping, and it's just like, ooh, it's rough. And I'm bitching about that. Can you imagine me bitching on Starlink? You know, that upload would just... Really? Ugh. God damn it. Ugh. Yeah, my KDR is horrible right now. It's actually upside down. I got negative KDR. And it keeps spawning me on this side, which is like the worst side to get anything done on this game. Because you got to run through all that combat just to get to the objective. And if the team's doing a decent defense, then, you know. What? don't know how I managed that. Missed that the first one. Alright, that's that one.
I do know how that is. Anyway,
Ah.
take care, my friend.
Alright.
Sorry I talk too damn much.
No, you're fine.
I'm just
You're
not
fine.
well mentally right now. I'm so overwhelmed.
Oh, I bet. With all this
Too
shit.
bad the
Yeah.
guardrail didn't take me out.
Oh, don't go that route.
Okay, it's
Don't-
20 Mbps upload. That's what I'm getting with DSL, 4 times more than what I was getting with cable.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Twisted One. I know your situation, so I understand it all. So sometimes you need to vent, and chat helps you do it. By all means, do it. And you get a lot of support from the guys on the Ricada's channel too. So yeah, 20 megabytes is not.
And my apologies to your friend.
It's my mom's husband. They've been together for a long time, and they're both in their close to 80s now. So it makes it, you know, he's half deaf, and my mom, it's kind of one of those things where, you know, it's just older family, parents, and you just got to deal with it. And it, you know, I don't want to, but, you know, you just do what you got to do. Damn it. Those extended drags are just wrecking me. Yeah, 20 megabytes. Yeah, that sounds about DSL speeds. Yeah. I mean, it's not absolutely horrible, but I mean, you know, for gaming, it's not absolutely horrible, but I mean, I'm used to a gigabyte up and a gigabyte down, so I'm so spoiled, man.
It's what I'm doing my multi-streams from. Interesting, they seem to like me in Racket's chat, not sure why. Totally understand.
No, Racket's got.
If you ever need to talk.
Yeah, Racket's got a good group of followers and viewers, and so they're all pretty tight, you know. So that's what's pretty cool. Yeah. So a lot of times I'm working, you know, so I can't. And here's the other thing too is I'll have like 5 or 6 streams open all at the same time. Like all the people I follow and all the guys that I'm slowly becoming friends with, if they're streaming, I'll just have their channel up and I'll let them know, hey, I'm working and lurking, and I throw a thumbs up, and you know, if I get time, I'll you know, chat and say hey. What? That's a bullshit hit. Alright. Breach the gates. So, yeah, it's like I'm big fan of Rumble. I'm a big fan of Rumble. I went and bought 50 shares of stock, but I need to... Man, stock is under $5 right now, so if you want to pick up like 10 or so many, you know, 10 or 20 pairs of, you know, shares of stock, it's cheap right now. So... good time to buy, because I think Rumble's going to do well in the future. So, damn it, I gambled that one. Ah, damn it. Ah, this ping. Man, if I was down to like my normal lower ping, I'd be dominating these assholes. Yeah, it looks like we almost got this.
They all welcomed me, which is nice. I'm still surprised some actually seem to like me. I want to buy stock. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, just it's relatively easy. Just create a an account on any of the oh, what is it like? What am I on? I gotta think. I'm drawing a blank what I'm on right now. Damn it. Shit. God damn, he just gambled me. What am I on? I got an E-Trade account, so you can just get on E-Trade and link up your bank account to it so you can, you know, purchase some stock. And then, you know, do your research. I mean, don't take any advice from me by any means. But, you know, find stocks that you know, you could buy the standard, like standard, the S&P 500 and all that. Really, this mother cheese dicking me. You know, the NASDAQ, the ones you've heard of, you know, the ones you could definitely hit that. You know, and buy a little bit, you know, just buy a couple and just hang on to it. Especially like the big names like that. Now stocks are down across the board, so, you know, if you've got a little extra money, you know, do some research, find some good stock, and, you know, just buy a little bit, see how it goes. You know, if you want to hang on to it for, like, there's seasonal buys. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. What the hell, gambling motherfucker? Oh my god, he just gambled 3 swings on me. Or maybe I gambled. I may have gambled it, not read it right. But yeah, so you look up the stock, you look up the stock name, and then you just make an order. Just say, hey, I want to buy this stock, like is Rumble stock. Fucking hell. So Rumble stock is RUM. So great stock to buy. What the hell? God damn it, I'm missing everything. But yeah, so like when Rumble stock first
look into it for sure.
Yeah, let's see, there's E-Trade, there's Fidelity.
See you soon.
Fidelity can do it too. There's quite a few. You know, you just want to get a brokerage firm that's not going to charge you a lot of fees for, you know, for extra shit you're not paying for. Just like anything else, buy what you know. Buy what you know, buy what you have faith in. Ah, damn it. That's a good rule of thumb. You know, if you use something, you know, and use a lot of it, and you like that product, then yeah, you know. Well, depending on the price, though. I mean, obviously, if it's way, like, you know, don't go out and buy Tesla stock if the stock's, you know, 300 and something a share. You know, you want to buy it when it's low. Like Rumble started, I think, when it got on the stock market, I think it was selling for 10 or 14 a share, and then just took a dip, right? Which happens, right? It's like a new dip or whatever. When a stock comes online, everybody kind of buys it right off the bat. Ah! But right now, and then I think it was as high as maybe $12 or $15 a share, and then it dropped down to 5 something when I bought it. Now it's down a little bit, but you know, when it's that low, you don't have to buy a bunch, but you know, you figure, you know, $40.
Thanks again.
You know, $40 will get you, or you know, get you like 10 shares. Ooh, missed that one. Damn it. Oh, I don't have an arm, do I? Alright, yeah, have a good one. Get some sleep. Rest up. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. I'm always in chat, working and, well, like I said, working and lurking. Damn, we are not getting this done. Close. Man, I am missing my drags. Damn! It's like... yeah. I'm like missing all my drag. Maybe I'm over dragging. Delay my swing too long. I don't know. Could be I'm just rusty. The ping is not helping for sure. What? What? How are those not? Ugh! That's gonna drive me nuts. I don't know how those are not hitting those guys. Because they're to the side of me and my swing is going right into them. So... let's see if I can't get into center. Yeah, 32 ping. Okay, that explains a lot. Because the timing of everything is so much different with a heavier ping. Oh shit, I'm stuck. God damn it. At least I'm in the top 10. So. Oh. Man, I'm kind of hungry. I've also been trying to like do some intermittent fasting, and God, it's so hard. It's not fun. You know, to try to eat like one meal a day. And what's crazy is I used to do that, eat one meal a day and just not have a problem with it, but man.
How can you still be watching Red Snom stream and are still not following?
I don't know.
He's the smartest man I know next to my son hunt. Come on, man. Don't be a dog-faced pony soldier and at least hit the thumbs up button.
Let's see.
Time to put another shekel in the swear jar.
Abso-fucking-lutely. What's the other one? I gotta get that up and running. So...
China.
What is this, skull trumpet? Ooh, that's really loud and obnoxious.
Wrong. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
Bong, bong, bing, bing, ba bong, bong, bong.
We will bring this ostentatious city to its knees.
Yes. Alright. Yeah, I probably need to get off this stupid East Coast server.
To bring down that lighthouse.
God damn it. Alright. See if we can't find a better server. Actually, let's see if we can hop in the new game. Let's see where we're at on the reclamation. What we got so far? So uncommon. I don't know, what is that? Got 100 gold. Is he wearing a COVID mask? What kind of gay shit is that? Alright, that's kind of a cool helm. What does he got? I don't know what that bonus is. Alright, common. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah. Copa, that's like a what is it? An Egyptian sword. Common. Epic. So it's all Tunisian shit. Ooh. Worn spiked hammer. That's kind of cool. Spike ham and chicken tender. I don't know what that is. Just says chicken tender. Was it premium? Alright. Give him gold. Yay. A gay green bow. Yay. So it looks like they're dealing with warhammers. Like the last one was Maul. And archers. Damn, that's a fatty. That is a fatty. Let's see what I got. Golden bar boot, big deal. Common, I don't know what the... It's got to be like a outfit or something. Okay. The Mason version of that helmet looks better. Epic. Alright. Okay. The Kolpish. What else we got? Oh, shield's kind of cool. Not that I play shield, but it looks cool. Another one. That's a cool shield. I dig it. It's an armor set. Another and armor set. Ooh. That's kind of a cool armor set. So 1,000 to get the premium stuff. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Now, Mordell's got a new map too, and I haven't played it. Now, granted, if I hop in Mordell, I gotta re-bind all my keys again. So, West Coast. Ooh. That's 32 ping on a West Coast. Ouch. What am I? I'm Tunisia now. Alright. Damn it! Should have had him the first round. Sit down, son. Oh, that was a timed gamble, and I had like no health. All right, let's see. And I don't know this map very well. It's not very big, but seriously. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know the map at all. All right. Oh, damn, he parried that first one. I didn't think if I target switched on him, I didn't think he was going to get the parry, but clearly they were able to get the parry. So, burp, burp, burp. Let's see what we got here. God damn it, Campbell. Fucking piece of shit. Ah! I saw him coming. Maul is just not as powerful as I need it to be. Oh, come on. It's not a door I can get out of? Okay. Defend the portalist crank. Where's the crank? Oh. Okay. Oh, is this the crank? Okay. What? The fuck was that? I just got hit by a teammate. I did get hit by a teammate. Down by a damn teammate. Not helpful. Well, I can get out this way, right? No, I can't get out this way. Fuck. Fuck do I get out of here? Missed that head. Oh, come on! His stab was so far to the left of me. Getting cheesed on by fucking noobs makes it worse. I just don't know this map at all either. Shit. Oh, shit. Right! Swings right through the other guy and hits... I don't know where that is. Come on, God! I get stuck on everything! Damn, 4 and 6. Shitty ping again. Well, less than desirable ping. How's that? Oh, God, I hate the voiceovers in this game. They're so bad. What? Fuck, I missed every fucking swing. Alright, that was some bullshit. Alright, so I guess I gotta protect this, which is fine. I can do that. Wait. What? Ah, that's some bullshit! I'm calling shenanigans. Shenanigans! Damn it. Come on. Target switch. Combo. Boom, boom.
I cannot. I do not think so.
No, come on. Swing. Not me getting my repose off. Arrgh. Fucking Archer. Damn it! Yep. What? Ah, damn it, I hit that box. Come on! Fucking no animation. Wind up and get wrecked. He's wind up for the stab, but the stab didn't come out, so it's just like wind up and I died. Like, come on, get out of here. See, so spawn time longer, further away, probably longer. It's not further away, but let's go. God damn, gamble much? Damn. Gambled me twice. Damn it. Fucking new blader sword. Ah, damn it. Getting molested from behind. 25 seconds. I don't think they, even if they light it right now, I don't think there's enough time. Maybe. Yeah, there's not enough time.
Retired military melee gamer.
Semper Fi, brother man. Oh, missed it. Or are you talking about like Chivalry 1 and Mordau player? I wouldn't say I'm retired. I just did my time. I didn't get my retirement done. I only did 8 years. So.
Semper Fidelis right back Leatherneck.
There you go. Hoorah! Yep, I was a Hollywood Marine. San Diego. Rolled down the backside of Mount Mother. And I mean rolled down the backside of it. Made it all the way. We busted ass all the way to the top. And, you know, we're up there. And we're like, ah! And we start to go down. And if you...
Here's Machine Gunner OEF2, Paris Island.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
Smiley.
Fair enough. So, but you've heard of Mount Mother, I'm sure. It's just giant mountain in the freaking California. Giant mountain. So it's like, there's this mountain terrain. You're hiking all night long, you know, on a hump. And, you know, there's like a drop off on one side and a wall on the other. You know, and they say column left, and you're like, there's nowhere to go. And you're looking up the side of this mountain, and all you see is sky. so you're literally like doing real life mountain climbers to climb up this bitch. We get all the way up there, and on the back side of the mountain, it's stair steps, so it'll drop down for about 100 yards and flatten out for another 100, and then drop down again for another 100 yards and flatten out again. So, like, you know, when you're up at the top, you're all full of, like, energy, you're all psyched. And now, granted, I was in the winter time in California, so it gets pretty cold in the mountains. Anyway, so we get up that thing, and I go back down the backside of it.
We need petards to breach the walls. Bring those carts forward.
How's that not? Usually 2 hits with the barrel kills them, but... And, anyway, so I hit that first stair step, right? I go flying down. It just lifted my legs and running down.
Sucks.
And then, dude, when I hit that flat spot, you know, I'm flying down the side of the mountain. I hit that flat spot, and my knees buckled. They just buckled, right? And somehow I stayed on my feet the first tier. I'm like, poof, you know, because you got your big ass Alice pack on, you know, and you got your rifle and everything else going. Anyway, so my legs buckled, and I'm like, okay, I got this. So then we go down the next step, and I start going down the mountain, and I hit that second flat spot, and my knees just gave out. I mean, just crunch, flat on my face. I'm like, okay, I got this. Drill instructor picks me up from behind. He's like, come on. I get back on my feet, and I go down the third tier, and my legs fell out like like going down the hill, and my legs just freaking completely collapsed, and I started tumbling down the side of this mountain. You know, I got this Alice pack going, and I'm just like, and I'm thinking tuck and roll, right? Just tuck and roll, and it'll stop, and I'm like tumbling, and I'm tumbling down the hill, down the mountain, and I'm like, I'm getting so dizzy, and I'm like, man, I gotta stop. And so I decided to kick my legs out to try to stop, and I kicked my legs out like this, right? And I stopped, but my body and the Alice pack kept going, and I face planted right between my legs, just like blam, knocked me the fuck out. I'm just like boom, and I'm out. I am out cold. I'm laying there on the side of a hill, just out. I'm completely knocked the fuck out. So they dump a canteen of water on me.
Kicked #1 tumbleweed.
so they dump an entire canteen on me, and I finally wake up, and I'm like, okay, I got this. And I'm breathing, and I'm like, okay, I got this. and so I go down the next tier, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing okay. and my legs give out again.
My
and
worst experience in the military was unrelated to combat. At SOI, I had lost my right big toenail.
Ouch! Holy crap!
Petard carts on those walls to
That
warn them.
I've lost a toenail. That's not fun. So anyway, I end up going down. I tumble again down the
Oh my
second.
God, that hill wrecked you.
Oh god, dude! I tumbled again down this fucking hill, right? And I'm tumbling, and I'm tumbling, and I'm tumbling, and I'm like, man, I gotta stop. And I did the exact same thing again. I parted my legs out. I stopped, came to a dead stop. My face planted right against the ground. Bam! Knocked the fuck out again. I mean, just completely out cold. You know, and apparently platoons are flying by me down this hill as I'm like laid out. They ended up dumping another couple of bottles of canteens on me just to wake me up. And most of the entire like squad, we're talking like 5 or 6 platoons had gone by, right? And ours was the first. Ours was the guide platoon. So it's like I got the first sergeant who was, and keep in mind, first sergeant boot camp is like God, right? And he was one of the ones that kind of picked me up, and he's talking me through it, and he's like going, yeah, you got this, and I'm like, yes sir, and I'm like dizzy the whole time. My legs are wobbling the whole time, and by the time I get to, you know, where we're camping out, you know, almost everybody's already got their tents up and everything, and and keep in mind, we were already humping for probably 4 or 5 hours prior to Mount Mother, right? Because you got to wind all the way to get there, and they do this in the middle of the night, right? So you're completely disoriented, and that night there was no moon, no clouds, so just nothing but stars, you know, in the California mountains. And I just remember being so wiped out, looking at everybody, you know, crashed out. I finally found my platoon. I crawled into a camp. I unrolled my bed. Everybody was finishing eating, and I hadn't eaten yet, you know, and I'm starving, of course. So, and you know how they were in boot camp, man. If you didn't eat if you didn't eat and eat it fast, you know, you didn't get to eat. So I ended up sneaking my MRE in my sleeping bag with me. And of course it's freezing cold up in that California desert, you know, and you gotta sleep with your fucking M16.
Once a hot moment.
Yeah. so you gotta sleep next to this freaking ice cold weapon. I'm like, I got this as far as I can away from me in that sleeping bag.
Food
at the
for
same
fuel,
time.
not for taste.
Yeah, and at the whole time I'm like trying to suck down every, like, cut the MREs. I'm shaking. Keep in mind, I'm completely soaked. Right? Because they dumped 3 canteens on me. Not to mention my entire sweat I was already wet.
What's up, Ritty Snot?
What's up, L7? So yeah, dude, I'm fucking trying to chow this MRE inside my sleeping bag, sucking down the peanut butter, the crackers, and then I just passed out. I can't even remember the next day, but I'll never forget falling down the backside of the freaking mountain. Oh, I was completely retarded.
The soaked sweat in your camis when they occur
Oh.
and you put the back on. Ouch.
Oh, yeah, that was. Oh, well, okay. So, remember how they taught you how to use your rubber mat thing to between your sleeping bag to help dry your clothes. So I did that, and that kind of helped some. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember putting on like wet socks and just everything. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Just fucking miserable.
We're blasted through a wall. Bring more petards to breach it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played attacking yet on this map, so I have
The
no idea
ISO
what to do.
mat, The one we have no folds and is slung beneath the pack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
0331 you leveled up to level 1.
Yeah, the foam mat that you're supposed to be supposed to absorb the moisture and all that shit. So I can never remember the name of it, but yeah, that stupid foam mat that's like, I don't know, an inch and a half thick, but might save you from some hard rocks, maybe if you're lucky. That stupid mat had been used by God knows how many other guys before you. Get this asshole. Oh shit. Too many rocks and crap to get stuck on. What? I missed that guy.
Well, my generation is out too. Now new blood marines get all kind of crazy new gear. High cut fast type Kevlarus, scalable flags, etc.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, well, when I first went in, they had just started, because this is back in '84, so they had just started going to MREs, right? They were, everything else was like C-rats, like the old school like cans that you had to open up and all that. So yeah, so I knew what those tasted like, and then I thought the MREs were a godsend in comparison. Fuck, how did I miss that? There we go. That's gonna blow up and boom! Yep, kill me. I knew it would.
The walls have been broken open. I've got the
I remember when we got the first little bottles of Tabasco, and everybody's excited about those.
It is their last line of defense.
Then I think Chicken a la King was the big thing that everybody would fight for back then. But they greatly improved them over time. They're not half bad.
Anyway, DRB told me about you, and I'd like a disc invite. By the way, now it's powdered hot sauce, but it's not bad.
Oh, okay. Powdered hot sauce. Derb, say you? Nice. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me see. Give me a second.
The portcullis is up. Advance to the bombards.
What is up here? I don't know this map at all. Alright, hang on a second.
You two are gonna be best friends.
Oh yeah. What's up, Derb? Derb. Give me a second. We're gonna put this. You guys are, what are you guys on, Rumble? No, you guys are on YouTube. Alright.
I can DM him the INV if you want.
No, that's good. It's only good for a little bit.
/discord.gg/discord/edge6wdh9w.
It's only good for a short time anyway, so it's all good. Where the hell am I? I do not know this map at all. Why do I got this weird line? Is that the map? I don't know if you guys can see it. Alright, so right... Where'd it go? Now it's gone. There's like a weird squared line. I don't know if that was my... Yeah, right there.
It didn't post.
Oh, it didn't? Wait. You saw it in the YouTube chat though, right?
The bombards have been obliterated. Focus on those that remain.
Okay, so there...
And Crooks has been castrated.
There's like a shader thing that's kind of weird. I've seen it a couple of times. It's like a square shader. Ooh, getting stuttering. I didn't post. Let's see. Let me check. Hang on. Oh, let's see. Am I in the right? Yeah. So Clockwork, right? Yeah, Clockwork just joined.
Yeah, what's
Ah,
up?
there you go. Oh, there's Derp too.
Long time no see. Hopefully L7 comes with us. We were all in a VC.
Oh, were you?
It's been ages. Yeah, since I saw another military dude.
Best friends.
So I didn't know there were any other military guys, especially Marine Corps, that
What?
were any good at melee games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a couple, but like most of them
Yeah.
are like airmen or nasty girls. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah,
DRB doesn't know what I mean when I say nasty girl.
Okay, look at this. Do you see the stripe? See that right there? That line? Right where the cursor is. Do you see that? Is that just me, or am I don't know if you can see it on the stream or not. There's like a shadow line. I don't know what it is.
It's a shader issue, I guess.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right. Because I've been seeing that, and I'm like, what the?
I think that's on the game side, nothing to do with your stream.
All right, yeah. I think you're right, because it's, yep.
L7.
Yeah, that's a torn banner issue.
He says hello, Redstone.
Oh, I saw L7 already.
Yeah, I know Shiv 2 you can pick up everything and throw it. I
Yep.
actually went back in time to Mordhau. I was level 138 on Shiv 2 within the first couple months of it dropping. Because I'd rage quit, not really rage quit, around Shiv 1 coming out, I deployed my first time.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Afghanistan. Bangin' sangin'.
There you go.
Redsnom, bro, I'm sorry I haven't been in a stream in so long. After you got banned on Twitch, I didn't know where you streamed anymore until I got in the new Discord and see the links now for like.
Oh, he's a real gamer now. He's on Kick and YouTube and everything.
Yeah, I was multicasting anyway, and the YouTube channel is the old Killa channel. It's the old,
Your YouTube channel is mega blacklisted, my guy. It is
What?
so impossible to find unless you have a link or you're sub to it. It is impossible.
Really? Every time I just pull it up.
It is so blacklisted.
Well, it's not under Retsnom though.
Yeah, the Killers in Lethal Alliance.
Yeah.
They know, man. They're on. They won't
Probably.
ban you, they just shadow banned you.
That wouldn't surprise me.
They definitely did, man. Because I couldn't find it for the longest time. On
Pulling
my
off
YouTube.
beautiful
I had to
switches.
resub.
Well, yeah. If you just I don't know. I guess I don't have any problem finding it, but I could. Oh shit, man! Look at these pings. Are shit. Where the fuck am I? Oh, no wonder I can't hit anybody.
Man's in EU.
Oh, where am I? No, I'm on East Coast.
I thought you were
That's.
Central.
I am. I'm just on an East Coast server.
Yeah, I was Central as well.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I
Damn it.
went back to Mordhau actually.
Did you? I haven't played the new map yet. I got.
It's so fun.
It's a dark forest
like it.
clone.
Well,
Is
the
it?
thing is, you can't change the gamma. It's gamma locked, so it's supposed to be dark, right? Like it's weird. And so it's hard
That's
to
weird.
tell who's red and who's blue at sometimes, right?
Well, you could change the gamma. You could change the gamma in your graphics card settings.
True.
Big brain.
Digital vibrance and all that.
Do you still have your classic Twitch emotes, the Jeffrey Epstein and the
Oh yeah,
Coffee
yep,
House one?
yep. They're on. Ah, damn it.
In Rumble now?
I'm a
Yeah,
big
they're on
Coffee House
Rumble.
fan.
They're on Rumble? Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, they're on Rumble. I don't think I put them on Kick yet. I may have.
I might have committed a domestic act of terrorism against this country if Kyle Rittenhouse got convicted.
Oh, dude, I
miss
don't.
the
I
emotes so much.
I
Your
threw it-
emotes are classic.
I threw him a couple $100 for his defense fund.
I threw in 50 actually. Yeah, I remember when that GoFundMe was up.
Yep.
And they took him off GoFundMe, and then it was another one. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that would have been such a terrible fucking thing for gun owners if he got convicted, because it would have literally made every self-defense
Yep.
case ever. Like,
Yeah, it was the perfect self-defense case to deal with. You know, as far as I mean, the problem though is that it needed all that video in order for him to get.
If that didn't exist,
Yeah,
it would be
he would be fucked. He would be absolute fucked.
lies that they spun around
Oh
his
yeah,
case, man,
yeah,
what they wanted people to believe.
yeah. It was beyond disgusting, and I was glued to it. I was absolutely glued to it.
Oh
So.
yeah, I believe me. That's one of the only legal case I followed recently was the Rittenhouse case.
Thank
Also
God that justice was served, man. Because if he would be doing life, man, that would just, that poor kid, his whole life would have been happy.
Damn! I missed my target switch. Ah! Sorry.
It was either he would have unironically probably wished he died. It would have been better
Oh,
if
yeah.
he just died in the incident.
Yeah, if he would have lost that case, yeah. And there was no video. That, yeah.
And if you think
everybody's
about
got a
it,
phone.
either he was gonna die that night, or he was gonna defend himself and do life if he actually
Yeah.
got convicted.
Yeah.
It's like you just can't win. Like his life was just over.
Yeah. And there was never been a more clear-cut self-defense case ever I've ever seen. I mean, cause you got the first guy shot in the air behind him, and then fucking Rosenbaum grabbed his weapon, you know. And the crazy thing is his trigger discipline was crazy.
He was
Absolutely.
one of the most trained guys I've seen.
Dude, I mean, seriously, just click, 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 click. You know, he missed jump kick, man. I wish he would have got popped. Yeah, that's what his lawyer called it, was jump kick, man. What was it? I can't remember his lawyer's name, but he talked with the what was it, with the that Northeast accent, don't you know? he's like, yeah, he's like jump kick, man.
But yeah, no, Kyle Rittenhouse, absolute hero.
Yeah.
More whores.
Yep. I am a fan. I just hope that I was real worried about him early on, that people were trying to take advantage of him, and I was worried he was going to lose the case, especially with Linwood and shit up. And there's that, I don't know if you heard about some of the shenanigans that went on there with the money that they originally raised for him. And then Linwood was trying to take 10 million of it or whatever.
Whoa.
It was crazy.
I was super worried that the jury was just not going to be fair or biased or unbiased. I was super worried that it was just going to be
believe me.
a sweep of fucking biased jurors who believed all the lies.
I think his
and
age helped
didn't
with
even
that.
care about the case.
Yeah.
I think his young age helped a lot with that as well.
Well, not only that, but Grosskreutz, when he was on the stage, basically said, "Yeah,
He spilled it,
he spilled it bad."
Well, that's the thing about the truth, right?
Yeah.
We both know that integrity will get you.
You heard what happened to him, didn't you?
Yeah, now he got hurt again.
He got hit and run by a black driver.
Getting karma.
Fucking hilarious.
There's your BLM for you, buddy.
Fucking amazing.
Dude,
I'm like,
I saw a clip of some guy in Chicago getting. I saw a clip of a guy getting stabbed to death outside of a Chicago restaurant, and the top comment under the video was, "I bet he told his girlfriend not to call the police because Black Lives Matter."
Oh, the one dude with his girlfriend that just kind of stood there.
Yep.
Oh, that was just.
He got shanked and he bled out on the sidewalk.
Yep,
Right there.
and his girlfriend was completely freaking useless.
Yep, we're living in
What
a
just
urban zone with
stupid.
all those urbanites.
But she literally could have saved his life had she acted.
Yeah, absolutely. She just stood there and watched him bleed out. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
She should be doing time.
I don't think they have a good Samaritan law.
Oh, so dumb.
God, you see the one kid that got jumped by like 5 or 6 kids?
Yeah, it was actually 10.
Well, I don't think all of them. They only arrested like 8, but.
That was what was that? Was that Arizona, New Mexico? It was one of those deserty areas.
But yeah, they only arrested like 8 of them.
I watched the sheriff's press release last night.
Oh, did you? I missed that. But and I've seen other people saying, "Oh, well, he swung first," and it was like, well, it sounds like he was defending his friend.
They had all agreed to fight, is what the cop said, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
The undersheriff with 3 stars on his collar said it was an agreed fight, and as soon as the first swing was thrown, 9 other guys jumped on him and just immediately began stomping the shit out of him. Right? So Rice, nice, not good behavior. So then they're all getting murdered, but 1, by the way.
Some guy got jumped to death.
Well, did you see the one about the guy that was this was in Oakland, where they were doing like what they call a sideshow. But it was basically a bunch of hooligans, you know, with their cars doing loops in the center of the street and, you know, and doing that. And the guy went out to try to stop him. And the guy gets out of the car and just, he's this big dude, and he just jumps the dude. And then all of them just start pounding on him. And then they literally put him in a coma. The guy's still alive, apparently, but they put him in a coma. And there's guys like filming him going, oh, you got knocked the fuck out, right? And,
Average Oakland behavior.
yeah, and then one guy finally puts like a bucket, like a Home Depot bucket on his head as the guy's on the ground. Passed out, knocked the fuck out and bleeding. And they, you know, and they just leave him with a bucket over his head. Yeah, none whatsoever. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. It's like, you know, I got weapons in the house, and I'm starting to think about starting to carry like regularly. So.
I'm lucky I live out in the country, but if I'm going to an urban area, I carry a Browning high power and a K-bar.
People don't even have respect anymore. Basic fucking human respect anymore.
Oh no,
Not in this country, at least.
Well, you got certain areas of your country, right?
Did I not pick this up? Oh shit! Damn it!
Like Chicago, Oakland, you wouldn't see me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's the big cities is the worst. It's worse in the
like
cities.
I'm about 50 miles north of New Orleans. You won't see me in New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah, Atlanta's taking a dive to the shitstorm too.
Dude, I heard Austin's gotten really bad. Austin, Texas.
Yep, I've heard that as well.
They're super lefty.
Yep.
Everyone from Texas hates Austin
Yeah.
because they're so left.
Yeah. Well, Austin's always kind of been that way. It always has been, but it's not been that bad.
Now they got California
I heard
flight.
they're mega
But-
lefty now.
Yeah. Oh, they always have been. But
And Texas is far right, so that's surprising. All the fucking invaders, dude. They've all it's like when Massachusetts invaded New Hampshire.
Yep.
Fucking
Damn
live
it.
free or die just went down this fucking drain.
well, all the major cities are taking a hit. That's the God damn it. Oh man, I think I got a bad USB cable or something. My keypad's disconnecting and reconnecting. It's not fun. Right in the middle of a fight. Anyway, sorry. Just belly aching about stupid shit.
Oh, you're good, man.
Oh, always.
It's been a long time. I just enjoy
You should
getting
see.
to talk to you after a long time.
You should hear some of the shit I say on Mordhau.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
Keep it from stream.
Some infantry dialogue, man. Some infantry
Yeah.
dialogue.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Dude, Shiv 2 looks good, man. Looks like they've taken it really far. Man.
Well, my graphics is up a little higher than I'm used to, and I haven't quite dialed in because I kind of stopped streaming for about a month because my computer my Windows got corrupted and I couldn't repair it. And so everything I tried. No, fuck 11.
Everybody says fuck 11.
No, fuck
I'm the
11.
only one that's on 11. I made it basically look like 10 though, so whatever.
Yeah, no, 11's just there's so many problems with 11 still, and I work in IT and I've got all kinds of problems I have to try to deal with 11. What? How did that freaking miss? Oop. Man, where are all these freaking Europeans coming from? Pings are retarded.
That's what we get for playing a game.
A semi-dead game. Oh wait.
Gamer hours.
Where'd the?
Like, oh my favorite dead game, Mordhau. Oh my god. They removed vote kick from Brawl, so like free for all service, you can't
Yeah.
vote kick anymore. So and I've just been enjoying that thoroughly.
that could create a problem. I could see that.
No problem at all. I just go in there. I was 3v1ing. I have clips from just now. I was 3v1ing a bunch of people. They're like,
Nice.
get the comp toxic try hard. I'm like,
If
okay.
a problem gets created, he knows who to call. He's got backup. Me
That's
and
that's
Bosh will
hilarious.
Come invade the server and kill it.
That's funny. God, I kind of miss those days, man. We go in, you know, anybody who's being hassled, we just go in as the entire team and unfuck it. Oh, did I just penetrate the wall?
Somebody's getting ganged up on and dogpiled. He calls in his own backup. Now he's got teammates.
Throw! God damn it!
Julian must have cut out.
I literally have Cyril on.
That's hilarious.
Unless your mic is fucking up, I'm not sure what's going on.
Mine or?
Shit in the bed recently. No, Julian.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I just got this new freaking very expensive headset, and it's fucking badass. It's wireless, and it's got a really good mic. Shit, damn it.
I'll have the same Logitech headset I had from like 2017.
Well, I had, let's see, I had a really good Corsair. Come on, what they fixed? Did they fix the 2 barrel kills? You used to be able to throw the barrel twice and kill people. Really funny.
I remember it did 70 way back.
Oh shit! Sorry, teammate.
How are these new streaming platforms that are popping up all over the place? Is Kick any good? And Rumble?
I've heard good things about Kick.
So Kick. Okay, so I'm a big fan of Rumble. Big fan so much that I bought 50 shares of stock.
Huh.
And even though it's down, I'm only down like 3 pennies, but it's under $5 a share right now, so it's a good buy.
So if it ever
Yeah, if it pops, yeah, if it takes off and you got like $100 or $200 to throw away, you know, to invest.
Yeah, that might be smart. That might be really smart. Make a few grand.
Yep. So.
I actually might.
Yeah, it's under $5 right now, so I'd say yeah,
why not?
check it out.
Just $50.
Yeah. Yep.
Just throw $50.
Oh shit! Got raped from behind. Yeah, it's 450 something.
Associates in IT, but the VA gave me 100 after I got out. So.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So you know I'm a Mord cell like. At
Oh,
the peak of my Mord, how I was putting in it. Remember that time when you looked at my past 2 weeks policy and it was 220?
What the fuck?
You remember?
Well,
you remember that? You remember it, right?
Maybe.
You remember those days when like everyone?
I do. I definitely have seen you on for 24 hours straight before, like nonstop.
Yes,
Oh man, I haven't done a 24-hour stream in so long.
I think I did like 32, 36, something like that one time.
Damn it!
I was just grinding to catch up to everyone who'd been playing since 2020, 2019. You know what I mean? Like, just putting in those hours. Whenever it would be 4 a.m. and I would
be on till the next day.
Yeah.
I'd be on front line, killing bards and trying to piss all the level 200s off so I could get like good 1vx. You know what I mean?
Bards are just walking health packs. Changed my mind.
Well, I use them. They're good if you actually want to practice your 1vx because like if you kill them, everyone else is gonna jump on you.
He's a bard killer. He's a bard. Or they'll just bow kick you.
Well, the thing about that is, especially in the new Brawl servers, can't be kicked anymore. But I'm nowhere near grinding. I'm not doing 220 hours past 2 weeks. Never do. Well, I can't say never, right?
I'm gonna be so rusty on Mordau, man, if I switch up.
No, yeah, I haven't seen.
Oh,
you
we
play
got
Mordhau
you.
in
We
ages.
got you.
So and because of this computer, I'm gonna have to like reconfigure, like rebind my keys and everything. So, oh, there's the Retsnom flank.
We got you.
You know what? I feel like just for you, Reds, I would actually be willing to install this fucking heaping, steaming pile of poop.
It's not bad.
3v3. We could do 3v3.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all.
I I will download Chivalry 2 just to play with Sir Redsnom himself, because it's been so long since we've.
I'll get it on the account that he's a Marine as well. I'll probably get it. All right.
It's you know what, I just got so burnt out of fucking Mordau. You know, it's just.
Oh, and no one blames you at all for that, by the way.
You know, and you know, I mean, the comp community burnt me the fuck out in one direction, right? And then then the devs, you know, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm saying, you know, Shiv 2 devs are fucking godsends. They're not. They're fucking just as bad.
Useless.
I mean, their choices are bad. Oh, did you? I didn't even know if you heard about. Okay, so get a load of this, dude. I was in a Shiv 2 server, right, around I don't know, February or whatever, and
Is this how your Discord got nuked?
yeah. So this is how the Discord got nuked. So I was in game, right, and we're in chat, and I was wishing the archers a happy Pride Month, right? Because the right. So you know, the archers in this game are still overpowered, and they're like, no, they're not. No, they're not. And I'm like, look, if a class has to be limited to the number of, you know, players that can play that class on a server is limited to like 5 a team, that tells you they're overpowered. Right. I mean, I don't know how else you can, you know, oh, well, no, they're just annoying. I'm like, yes, exactly. They're annoying and they're overpowered, right? I've had this argument a bazillion times. But
they've been overpowered since the original Chivalry.
Yeah, and you know, and you add the super zoom and all this aim assist. Oh, there's something else I found out too that I. So if you plug in a game controller into your computer, and you play with mouse and keyboard, you still get aim assist. Anyway. Yeah, yep. So I was one of the first guys to discover that shit. Anyway, so that was the conversation started, and then I just was like, yeah, I think the devs made some mistakes. You know, there's things that are good, things that are bad, and then I said,
Torn Banner is done for though, as like from a competitive and from a like people that enjoy hardcore melee. Torn Banner is done. It's over.
Yeah, but the problem is the hardcore melee guys are only a couple of thousand. True. That's it. So who cares?
If a couple, I think like 1,000.
You know, I mean, okay, just look at the player count is average, what, 1,500 a day on average? You know, maybe 3 grand on a big weekend if, you know, if they have a special or something. Yeah. But it's kind of the same with Shiv, at least for Steam counts, but, you know, they also have it on console and Epic too, so you don't...
Mordhau came out on consoles, by the way, Reds.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Raped it. It was hilarious.
Yep. I just got raped by the stupid scimitar. Yep, scimitar moment.
Same thing on Mordhau.
Yep, same thing. And the problem is this game rewards the gamble. That's my biggest problem with this game. Is like, because I play
that reward gambling too. Nowadays on Mordhau, it's bad. But yeah, no, a lot of Chivalry 2 combat, I noticed the flow. It rewards you spamming kick, spam jab, spam fast attack that you can, right?
Yep. Spam kicks, spam jabs. Yep, you got it.
I was a dueler boy, and then I was a gamer. I was one of the first ones to get out of Fallmeyer on release.
Oh damn it! How did I miss that kick? Or hit that swing?
There's a jab.
Yo, the other guy was jabbing and kicking me at the same time. Oh, he's thinking he's a badass. He's like, yeah, I'm taking out a level 600. I'm like, yeah, you had another guy. It took 2 of you to kill me, and you're both kicking and jabbing me at the same time. So, yeah, I'm not impressed, dude, if you finish me off. Shit. I don't even know this map either. So. God damn it. Fucking. How do I not have a teammate? Why am I fighting all by myself? Oh, then of course they got to throw shit at me. That's the other thing that's so frustrating about this game. It's like they can just throw everything, so it's kind of like one of my bitches about like Civ 1. Like the first thing to do was just to throw, you know, axes.
Man, I remember when you went back to Mirage Arcane Warfare.
Oh,
you got a key
what
for
the?
that.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Or you were telling me that there's still keys that you can buy.
Oh yeah, there's still keys. Yeah, you can still get keys for it. Yeah, I can spin up a server in no time.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
You were making a server on Mirage.
Yeah, just to show people how underrated the game was, and how there's really some really neat aspects. And I was one of the biggest critiques of the game. I really was. I still don't care for the color palette or some of the design choices, but
it could have been.
It could have been amazing, and so many people just, you know. Yep. You know, it didn't give it a chance, and you know, it's got some really unique, fun stuff. Not to mention the maps are fucking stunning. You know, and that's one of the things that, you know, Torn Banner does well is maps. So, fuck off. Their horses are the worst than. God damn it.
Jeez, there's a lot of them. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's like 4 players and horses is just dumb. It's like 4 players and archers.
Are the servers all that dead, or?
No, this is just the special version, because they don't have this in standard rotation yet.
Oh, I see. I'm downloading the game right now.
Yeah. Fighting like 4 horses.
Be real with you, though. I'm gonna be honest with you, Retsnum.
What's that?
I haven't played this game since the fucking beta.
Oh, the game's
So I'm
radically
literally
different.
level
It's
one.
radically different.
Literally level 1.
It's
I'm
radically
actually
different.
level 1. Like I've never played full release. I'm actually a level 1. So I regret to inform you I will be a new.
That's fine. No, you're
I'm
fine.
level 130-ish, somewhere around there. 130, 140, somewhere around there.
No, you're fine, dude.
I literally haven't played Chivalry 2 since the betas.
Yeah, I haven't played in like a month, so this is kind of. But I mean, they really did fix a lot of it, which is kind of cool. God damn it. God damn it. Gamble axe! Yeah, just grab an axe and gamble. God damn it, come on, keyboard. I have to figure out what's going on with that.
I love Red's Trump McBoogerballs, by the way. Such a great name.
Well, I figured I'd have it like I did last time when he won. Because when he first ran, I told everybody I was going to change my name, and because I thought he was going to win. I predicted him to win the first time, so I changed my name to Red's Trump McBoogerballs. And I said, I'm not going to remove it until he wins. And then the last time, I didn't change it, and I should have, because I was so confident that he was going to win.
And then
But
they stole the election.
Then they stole the election, so.
Dead voters.
Oh.
It was so obvious, too. Like, the amount of just... I don't know how these people did not fucking...
Well,
they're just too stupid to notice.
The article in Time, they basically admit to what they did and how they stole it.
Well, just... You don't
In
even
Time
have to
magazine.
you don't even have to be a skeptist to fucking realize they stopped the goddamn count.
Oh, yeah, and then all of a sudden there's a
They
giant...
stopped-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they stopped the count. I've never seen that. Like, I'm not even I'm not
Yep.
even that old. I'm only 20. But like in your entire lifetime, Redsnom,
No,
out of all the
never,
elections you've
never.
seen, have you ever seen them just
Never
stop
anything
the
like
count?
this.
Never.
Yeah.
They stopped the count, and nobody said a word. Nobody questioned shit. They're like, oh, we're gonna be pausing.
Oh, this is lame. I'm gonna get out of this server.
We're gonna pause and resume while we let the mail-in ballots catch up.
I wonder
because,
what it's gonna be this fucking year, this coming year. Right?
Yeah,
'cause
that's my question.
last
Do you
Well-
think
last
there'll
time's
ever be
excuse was
another fair
COVID, right?
election?
Yeah.
Last time's excuse was COVID.
No, I think. Well, okay,
COVID
so.
was the perfect guys to stay.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect cover.
Yep. Yep.
That's
And
why I
the
think
and the
this
sad
was
part
okay.
is a lot of that mail-in ballot shit didn't get pulled back either. So
Pandemic.
they still
It was
could
all
do it.
I
But-
think that shit was all planned. Plandemic.
But I don't know. It's like I was watching. Was it Roseanne Barr? I think she was on Timcast, I think, and she's got like $1,000 bet that the election won't be held at all. That somehow they'll try to prevent it from happening.
Well, they're trying to make it so Trump won't be able to run.
Oh yeah. They're doing everything they
Everything in their
can.
power
Absolutely.
To make sure
Yep.
that he can't run.
Yep.
Because
Th-
they know. That's how scared they are. They know he'll win. They
Oh, yeah.
know there's nothing they can do. He's too strong, man.
Yep.
And he doesn't have to fucking cheat. He'll win
Mm-mm.
because he genuinely has the support.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing is just like I don't know how anybody can believe that Joe Biden got more votes than Barack Obama.
Right.
Because Barack Obama brought out more new voters than any time in history.
Everybody voted on Obama.
Yeah, I
I
didn't,
served
but
under Obama. It was horrible, but I preferred serving under Trump.
oh man, Obama did
Serving
more
under
damage
Trump
to
was
the military. Oh my God,
I was in boot camp during that government shutdown.
Unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, Obama like got rid of all the basically conservative generals and anybody that didn't toe his line. Seriously, he fired how many? He fired like 20 generals and like upper military guys.
Retention rate was horrible at that time.
Yeah. Yep. You know, and then they got us all into all these other bullshit wars with fucking Hillary and all the other shit that they pulled.
And the Iran shit.
Hillary got one of my
Yep.
friends killed in Benghazi.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on Benghazi. The only thing that pisses me off worse than
I knew
Benghazi.
One of those Marine.
Dude, I'm
Actually,
sorry,
one of the
dude.
g- not one of the mercs that was there.
Yeah.
One of the private military guys was one of my personal friends. In the
Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. That sucks. The only thing that pisses me off worse than Benghazi and all the bullshit lies that happened to it is Biden's withdrawal of fucking
We
Afghanistan.
could have sent in a 160th Thor and had SEALs on deck. No time.
Oh yeah. On in Benghazi.
flat.
Oh yeah, they could have prevented.
Could have been there no time flat.
Well, the worst part is they were running guns anyway. They were running guns and weapons out of
It wasn't
Benghazi.
about actionability. I guess it was about Hillary's mood that day.
Ugh, unreal.
I'm glad. I think another reason I would have committed domestic terrorism, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, watch what you say online. I just had one of the Rumble streamers I watch and follow. His name is called Range Therapy on Rumble. And he was on a podcast just talking shit, and he even said he was joking. He's like, "Look, I don't mean this seriously, but he basically said he wanted to slap Biden, right, if he could, right? Dude, seriously, within like 2 days, he got a visit from the FBI
Oh,
or the
actually,
CIA or the Secret Service.
Three-letter agency.
Yeah. Whichever three-letter agency does that shit. Yeah, dude. And he got some of it on video on his show. And it was just like, I was like, dude. And the crazy thing is like, it's like it was a Rumble stream. It was like, you know, not a super popular stream, but it's like I was like, dude, somebody had to report you. Somebody had to report you. I know, but
Everything is monitored.
but even if you preface it with like, I'm just joking, right? I don't mean this. I don't. And he even said so. He's like, I do not mean anything against. That's what he said. And you could watch his stream if you go back. But it was just so crazy. And like right now, man,
I believe
I'm
very much in the silent Christian patriotic majority of this country, though. Still.
I don't think there's enough of them. And I think
I
that.
think our youth has been brainwashed. That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, that's
there's a lot.
that's kind of where I was
good stuff
going.
you see out there too, right? There's a lot of good stuff. I guess it's just red pill, blue pill thing, right? Like
Yeah.
Too
No,
many idiots went to the hospital when they got COVID and they got killed. They got put on ventilators and killed.
well, I don't know. I as someone who's got some age and has watched like all the scares from global freezing all the way, from, basically 70s when I was conscious in my head. Oh yeah, lived through Y2K, lived through, the global freeze, all this other crazy shit.
We remember 2012.
Oh, God, dude, like I said, I remember all kinds of shit. But I would say that I think McCarthy was right. And I'm not talking about Senator McCarthy. I'm talking about the McCarthy about communists infecting the United States.
Right.
I think he was absolutely correct back then. They had infected the colleges, right? And they weren't a big threat back then. But what we have
It
is
was just something we passed off as like silly.
yeah, it's like, yeah, who cares, right? It's a free country. You can think what you want. The problem is they got into institutions of education.
Of learning, and it's a brainwashing. It's an
Correct.
ingrainment,
So
right?
it was generational indoctrination,
Indoctrinating.
and so every generation got more and more progressive, and it was more and more tolerated. And then once those
Quote, progressive.
yes, and then once those graduates, who were progressive, they got into other fields, especially entertainment, news, any area. Yeah, any of that areas, and in psychology, all of that just blew up, right? And so now we've got, generational indoctrination for at least the last 60 years. I can actually take it back further. If you go, I go back as far as the early 1900s with Woodrow Wilson, with the creation of the Department of Education, when they took us off the traditional school, like single school house where like one teacher had like 20 kids and they varied in ages and grades. So you would teach multiple grades all at the same time so that the older students would help teach the younger students, right? And basically they would just test out of what grade level they were at, right? And what we did is we adopted the Prussian school system, which was designed specifically to
Rockefeller.
yeah, it was a lot of that came over, back in the early 1900s, and that's where a lot of that started when they took us off our traditional system and went to, this ranked and sanctioned and chopped up and divided, educational system. Now, we were still teaching very, very well.
Is like super standardized, and there's
Yeah.
like core shit, like it's all like monitored and moderated by one big group at the top.
Oh, it's the teachers union.
Like teachers.
It's the teachers union. There's
But
teachers
teachers
union
get
and the
told
Department of
what to teach
Education.
now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, that's
teachers get
right.
controlled now.
But it's been that way for a long time, though. That's the thing. It's between the Department of Education that's putting out the standards, the national standards, right, and the teachers union making it impossible to fire a bad teacher, because what the school district does is, you get a bad teacher, they just move them to a different school until they get reported again. Then they just move them to because you can't fire a teacher. It's virtually impossible to fire a teacher. So. Like I said, you've got all this indoctrination, and there's a book called The Deliberate Dumbing Down of America. There's a website and a podcast and all this. And this is a liberal woman who wrote this book, and she worked for the Department of Education, and she was warning people like 20 years ago, or maybe 30 years ago, about they are deliberately dumbing down the population. And
I wonder why.
And it's simple. If you have a dumbed down, ignorant population, they're gullible, they're not able to do critical thinking, they're easy to control, manipulate, and get them to do what you want. And they become dependent. Yeah, they become dependent upon the state. Right. So when Big Daddy...
They don't want to be independent. Yeah, they want to rely on the government.
Yeah, but our country was founded on the independence of the individual, right? The rights of the individual to be as independent without needing a king or somebody looking over you or trying to control you or anything. You know, you owned your land, you owned your property, you owned your thoughts, you owned your speech, you know, and the government couldn't do shit about it, right?
Yep.
And what happened was once the, you know, a lot of it had to do with Henry Ford to some degree. There's, I mean, a lot, you know, because and the Rockefellers and a lot of the, and J.P. Morgan, because they wanted good workers. They didn't want intelligent people. They needed good workers, right? And so they would promise health care and all that.
Carnegie donated so much to the universities and shit, I remember.
Oh yeah, it's
I read about that something.
Yeah, there's tons of that. And so, you know, and there's and to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with, you know, training unskilled workers how to work, right? I mean, considering back in the day, a large percentage of people couldn't read, let alone do math or anything else.
Right.
You know, so, you know, I'm
They
all for
use that as a disguise.
correct.
To create workers. They use that.
Yep.
Oh, well, look at this. Like, it's actually a good thing because we're increasing the rate of like education and everyone's educated now.
Yep.
And the literacy rates are so much higher now.
Yep.
And it's like, but there was ulterior motives behind the scenes that they didn't want you to realize. They didn't want you to know about.
Yep, absolutely correct. And their goal was to make good workers, and then eventually that got switched to, you know, becoming good consumers, right? So that switched, and then I mean, dude, there's so much, there's so many layers to it. But we're just at the point now where the majority of our society does not know our own history, and the history that they do know has been manipulated and lied to, and now we're a bunch of colonizers, and we just take, you know, the white man is the worst thing on the entire planet, and, you know, we've done everything wrong, and you know.
Get me started on white guilt. I'm not even white, and I hate the idea of white guilt.
So, it's just, yeah.
I'm one of those Hispanic Marines, you know the type.
Oh yeah, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I got plenty of those friends too, you know. So, it just.
Oh my goodness.
It's just
we make up a good fucking 30% of the Marine Corps, so.
Oh, now, yeah. Hell, my was it my platoon sergeant was Hispanic, Staff Sergeant Pogue, little short tank of a dude, and he was short but just shredded.
Evil, yeah. I'm up letting a little workout one. Benching, snatches. What do you call them? Arm blaster curls. I love my iron, man. I love my rusty iron.
There you go.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I dread what's coming, man, and it's like.
But there's, I still like the biggest.
Do you think we'll ever have another fair election?
Yeah. So like,
I don't know.
There's ups and downs.
I don't know.
Country, right?
Yeah.
Being 28, I'm telling you, there's ups and downs. There's good times and bad. All right. The 70s, there was a big economic crash.
I lived through it.
A lot of people were like, "This is it. It's fucked." Right?
Yeah, but
it's there's gonna be down kicks and up kicks.
I mean, we had it in the 80s too. We were worried about the Cold War and nuclear war and all that. So.
Hide under the desk, children.
You know, I just.
Yeah, that's gonna save you from a nuke.
The problem is I've never seen it this bad before, and even though there were like murder rates were higher in the 70s, you know, because
some people say 60s was worse with the civil rights thing.
Well, a lot of that didn't spill out until the 70s. It really did. The 60s was really kind of a cakewalk compared to the 70s, because in the 70s, you know, New York was a shit storm. You know, New York was not safe anywhere. Right. And I mean, it was bad. Driver. And then there was, you know, there were bombings, you know, where people were, you know, activists were blowing up police stations, and, you know, the Weather Underground and all that shit happened in the 70s. That was a direct cause from the 60s, from the radicals in the 60s, right? But a lot of that spilled over into the 70s. So that's why the 70s were so violent. Then you add in the, the crack epidemic that started in the 70s and kicked into the 80s. Right, but there's
Iran-Contra affair. Thank you, CIA.
So, you know, there's a lot of that spilled over that, and then in the 70s they started this no fault divorce, easy budget divorce, you know, for $78 or whatever, And then the government came in and was going, well, you don't need your deadbeat dad. Here's a check and some cheese, right? And so divorces skyrocketed in the 70s to where now, it's crazy, man. Back in the 70s, the white single parent family was like around 10%, right? The black was only around 20% for single parents. I mean, all my neighbors that were black were all married and had kids. And I lived in a very diverse inner city neighborhood. So it was, all my neighbors are, all of them were black except for the older people, and they were all married and had kids. But now it's like 80% single parents today in the black family, and then almost 50% in the white family. And it's like, what the hell? And they've done that on purpose, right? Because if you remove a wage-earning father and men that would defend their families, and you either demonize them, give them drugs, get them in the system. I mean, in the 70s, the blacks were doing very, very well in this country. I mean, even during the caste crisis and all of that, they were still doing better than they are today. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The black family was intact, and by destroying the black family, it will trickle down to the white family, and they're destroying the white family now with this massive influx.
The nuclear family.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And then on top of that, they bring in 8 million illegals in the last 4 years.
That's ridiculous too.
It's
pandering to the illegal citizens. Annoying. My family had no problem doing it right. I'm doing it right with a woman. So like I have no problem. Like,
dude,
I can't stand it. I mean,
one of my best buddies, my best friends, Pablo, he's from Mexico City, right? He spent 10 years getting his papers and spending thousands of dollars.
Years, right? But if you get lucky, you get across instantly.
Yeah, and so he did it. I even helped him, him and his wife, and it took him years, and he was like, no, screw those people. He was so angry about them. I got a buddy of mine from Tehran that came here in the 70s, and the stuff he talks about, he says the same thing. He's like, no, screw those people. He's like, I came here legally,
You know what the craziest part is? A lot of them, not the ones from Mexico particularly, but a lot of them are actually fleeing communism.
Yes.
Guess where they're going?
Oh, sure.
Guess where they're coming, ending up with more communism.
They're ending up with worse socialism and communism.
Yep.
They're fleeing fucking.
And notice they socialize the most retarded shit. They don't socialize anything useful like medicine. They don't socialize anything useful.
Chavez.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't socialize anything useful.
Well, you know what's amplified all these problems even more is
they want
fucking
UBI.
social media. The
absolutely.
Fucking social media has amplified all these problems to an even higher degree. TikTok especially. TikTok
Twitter,
has brain rotted
Instagram.
an entire generation of youth.
Yeah, but a lot of that has to do with from my point of view over the last probably 30 years, with parents just the
throw technology at the child.
Well, that and just like I said, the shredding the nuclear family apart, destroys so much. So then, you throw, hey, here's a cell phone at the kid, here's an iPad, and then, these parents are just still trying to be their friend and not being a fucking parent,
and
and
there's a time and a place for authoritarian leadership, and it's necessary.
Yeah, and it's absolutely necessary for a child. It's absolutely necessary for a child.
They need to know where the wall is.
Yeah, they need to know that, hey, that stove's hot. That red thing on the stove is not a toy. It's not a piece of candy. It will burn you. And so they've just they spoiled these kids, and then the educators are saying, oh, you could be whatever you want. You could even be a boy. You could be a girl. You could be whatever you want.
And behind the parents' back, they were trying to get it so that nurses could administer hormone replacement.
Oh yeah, yep.
Like without even telling the parents.
Teacher can. Yep.
Look at the trans kid thing. Is the most vile.
It infuriates me. It's actually abuse.
Like, let me get my hands on one. Lord forgive me. let me get my hands on one of these people that thinks
well, yeah,
that's a good
because
idea.
you have kids, Julian.
I have
just
two.
picture it being your
I have
child.
two.
It's
Yeah, just imagine it's your child and they're behind your back doing that shit.
yeah. It's insidious, and you know, it's like I got 2 friends that have transitioned. I know 3. I still don't get it, you know, but they did it when they're much older, you know.
Right.
But one of them is like, you know, he was a sniper. He's an army sniper, a buddy of mine. And
Maybe he wants to try it out and it's like, you know what?
no, I mean he was,
Maybe
you know,
he wants to play sports.
Right.
But
women's MMA.
But the thing is like when he transitioned, he was still fairly conservative about it. You know, he was just struggling, and he just kind of fell off the planet for a couple of years, and he comes back a woman, and we're like, oh, what the fuck? So, but now he's gone fucking more leftists, you know, and kind of pimping the you know, the kids, you know, I knew when I was a kid and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, okay, that's great.
Head case, that's what I say.
Yeah, I said, okay, that's great. You know, you knew when you were a kid, but
He's been indoctrinated. He's too impressionable. He's too.
no, I'm going to disagree with you on that, because this guy and this other guy I'm thinking of, they're 2 of the smartest people I know. I'm serious. They make a shit ton of money in IT. They know more. They forgot stuff more than I know. That's how smart these 2 guys, the 2 guys I'm thinking of, are just so fucking intelligent. Like I said, one was a sniper, you know, a very good sniper, you know, and so I don't think he was indoctrinated. I think there was just, you know, mental issues for whatever reason, right? But to watch him do the transition was kind of disturbing. And, you know, but I'm you know, I'm kind of in a position where I'm like, yeah, I want to be your friend. I get it. But, or at least I get some of it. I don't get it. But, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, yeah, just trying to be supportive enough to where I'm like, okay, dude, you do you. And, you know, I'll you know, but over the last couple of years, you know, especially on Facebook, you know, I'm seeing the leftism take over, right? Where it didn't used to, he used to be so much more sensitive, not sensitive, but like just common sense about shit, you know, and now he's like, oh, no, you know, drag kids are fine, blah, 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 you know, and I'm like, what? You know, and he's got kids, you know, I just, and so I don't know, I struggle with it, you know, because, I mean, I know the dude a long fucking time, you know, and just like, I don't know, it's tough because, you know, some of our, because we had a big group of friends that all hung out, you know, we all rode motorcycles, all hung out, you know, a lot of us were in the military, a lot of us, you know, swapped the shit, and, you know, it hung out for years, and he lost probably 3/4 of his friends. Just right off the bat. They're like, no, we want nothing to do with this. And I can respect that, you know, and I think he understood it, you know, but now around, you know, doing all these pictures, and it's like watching an Instagram model, but, you know, I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, it's like you used to be at least level-headed, you know. I don't know. I mean, the guy's not dumb. He's not dumb at all. So, yeah. But, you know, he's got more money, he knows what to do with, and so he's got all the, I mean, God, the amount of surgeries he went through and the level of pain that he had to go through. I'm serious. I mean, if you see the before and I don't want to out him because that's not cool, but if you saw his before and after pictures, they're dramatic. I mean, absolutely dramatic. I mean, he had his Adam apple shaved, his eyebrows shaved, his nose broken, his jaw. I mean, like, the amount of physical just reconstruction that he did to his face alone was just incredible. You know, I'm just like, wow, I don't want that pain for anybody. You know, and then, you know, the boob job, which probably didn't, I mean, I'm sure that hurt, but then on top of it, he did.
My pectoral tattaoo sucked. I couldn't imagine getting your chest cut into.
Yeah, and then, pumped up and bloated.
I took a 5.45 in my right elbow.
Oof.
grenade pieces and not all the way into my skull, but embedded a little bit in my skull on the top, and then some in my tailbone area. The ass one bled a lot.
Wow.
You know, near your ass, there's all kinds of blood vessels.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then a piece of shrapnel got embedded in one of those, and they took it out, and they had to.
Then it bled. Yeah, bled like crazy.
Army and Navy surgeons were working on me.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I got a purple with a service star on it.
Oh, rock on, brother.
And combat action second award as well, and two Afghanistan camp ribs.
Dude,
Sea service
man.
deployment, NAM, joint service comm, all that crap.
Wow.
It's nothing to me though. My friends.
I know.
Everything,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, I got super lucky, man. I served in probably one of the most peaceful times. Now we still were fucking around with shit, in the '80s, but it's like we had Grenada and Nicaragua.
I don't make fun of anybody except admin.
But dude, I got so lucky. I didn't see shit. I did get recalled for Desert Storm, and I went, but it was over. I mean, I went back to 29 Palms, and they're like,
29.
yeah, I was there for what, 3 months, and then they're like, well, it's over. You can go home. I was like, that's it? So I was like, okay. So I mean, I feel very lucky, but I had buddies that went. I had a couple of buddies that I got into the military that went to Afghanistan and Iraq, and some of the clan members that went. There's a couple of guys in the clan that went and saw some shit and fucked them up, and I just
talk to OG like you on the gaming side of things, man.
Yeah.
Because like I haven't heard the term clan in so long, bro.
Yeah. Well, they're
kids nowadays, they don't want to use the term clan, which is odd.
It's so retarded, and they don't even really have them anymore, which is sad.
Well, the last time I interacted with a clan of any sort, like that called themselves a clan, besides the Chivalry 1 clan my friend's in, is I got accused of cheating. I got auto modded for doing too well in Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam. I don't know if you're familiar with that game.
Yeah, a little bit.
Bad Company 2 Vietnam.
Yeah, yeah.
It's dead, it's gone, but my god, it was a wonderful time. I'm a Vietnam and World War II and Korea enthusiast.
Oh, same here, brother. I really prefer World War II, but I loved, man, I played
the history of all the engagements.
Yeah. I was a big fan of air combat games, and I was supposed to be, well, my initial career trajectory before my recruiter fucked me was, the plan was to, because I was 17 when I joined, so I didn't have any college, but I wanted to fly, and so the goal was to get into aircraft maintenance, which I scored very, very high on my ASVAB tabs, and I was going to go aircraft maintenance for a couple of years, and then become a warrant officer, and fly either fixed wing or helicopters. I was like, cool, and that would have been a smart thing, because helicopter pilots, like just out of helicopter school,
right,
you make $80K right off the bat as a helicopter pilot. And military, yeah, you're gonna make anywhere from $100K plus right off the bat.
Hospital doing life flights.
Anywhere, instantly, because there's such a short. I've been trying to tell guys, man, there's such a shortage of helicopter pilots right now. It's like, if you want to make a shit ton of money and get paid to learn how to do it, nothing's going to be better than the military for helicopter pilots and fixed wing.
Well, the RB here wants to enlist in the Marine Corps.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling him just go ahead and kick it. Just go ahead and get it done, man. Sign your life away. It ain't that big of a deal, right?
I'm still debating on the branch, but yeah, I'm training like I'm gonna
I
be a
would
Marine.
say
I'm in the shape to be a Marine.
For
like
me,
physical shape.
For me, I wouldn't be able to call myself a man enlisting in Air Force or reserves.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go.
I would say
go National Guard, but I don't want to go to Air Force because I don't want to be.
Army, Navy, Marine Corps is all good to go.
Yeah. Well,
Navy, Marine Corps is good to go.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine that. Army shit, but get a load of this.
I'm talking about certain divisions like infantry, artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
certain parts.
the core values of the Army and the upper management or the upper leadership.
Yeah.
It's just.
You can never go wrong with the commandant of the Marine Corps. The last one
Here's the other
we
thing.
only had one commandant of the Marine Corps that wasn't infantry, and that was General Amos, and General Amos was alright.
Yeah.
The other thing that scares me about Chair Force is I'm gonna be surrounded with trannies and lefty, loony, liberal.
You want the bullets, man? Become a mortarman.
I want, yeah, dude. I just
All right.
want to die.
Okay, so no, I got a buddy of mine.
I don't want to be first wave and die in World War
All right,
III. That's
all right.
what I'm afraid
Yeah,
of.
you don't want to die in Israel. I get it. So,
Value my life too much.
so I had a buddy of mine kind of game the system. What he did was he went into the Marine Corps as a radio operator. All right.
Yeah.
And yes. So he's a radio operator. He was in it for 2 years, right? And he decided to go back to school. And so then he went to school and he transferred into the Army while he was in school, right?
That move, yeah.
So that move, he got 2 ranks before I did, and I was already in a year prior to him. So with his Marine Corps training and skill, right, he was able to become a leader in the Army in fucking no time. And he was making so much bank. And then he got a second MOS. So he was 2 MOSs in, right?
You had a billet MOS, yeah.
And it was just like, how didn't I think of that?
No, I was
So he was making bank.
machine gunner.
But-
Then I was a corporal infantry machine gunner.
Okay.
I was a section sergeant, and then combat instructor, then a platoon sergeant, then I got out.
So the thing about it, Derb, if I was advise going to do it,
Is he cutting out?
MOS.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, am I cutting out? Am I cutting out?
Just briefly.
Okay. I don't know if my battery. Let me check my battery headset real quick. So the first thing I would say is I would investigate the MOSs that have a civilian counterpart that you can make the most money from. And that's going to be typically 3 areas. It's going to be aviation, cybersecurity, or policing, right? So we're looking at, Secret Service, that kind of thing, if you want to go that route, right? But the 2 big ones are going to be IT, right. And so the 2 big ones that you can make the most money is aviation and IT, right? Those are the 2 big ones, right?
Really is cyber
and
is the way to go.
and I kind of agree with that. However, aviation is going to blow up, and there's so if you can get your pilot's license.
So terrified of flying and of heights, though.
Are you?
I don't
Okay.
think I could do it. Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Well, you know what?
when it comes to being high in the sky.
That may be a thing.
Mechanic.
But that's kind of mechanics make a shit ton of money too.
Aviation mechanic.
Yep, aviation, electronics, all of that. So that's where I would say to focus on is like say, and then the second thing I would say is once you get, like I said, fire policeman, anything like that will do okay. Those are all transferable in the civilian world. Now, a lot of the grunt stuff, unfortunately don't transfer at all. Motor T kind of does. Right, Motor T does. If you want to get into like diesel repair, that kind of thing, where you're working on tanks and the 6x6s and all that, that does transfer, and those guys make pretty damn good money too. But your top income earners are going to be aviation and IT.
I got offers from Constellus Global Security.
Yeah, oh yeah, you'll get all kinds of security. Yeah.
They wanted me to teach the machine gun to their people.
Oh, nice.
Because I was
Nice.
one of the best 240 gunners of
Okay.
my unit historically.
Yeah, and of course you could do a Merc, and you could do consultations and shit like that. And those guys make a shit ton of money too, going to like.
Those guys are in the most danger, right? The independent mercenaries.
Yeah.
Where and when.
Yeah, and sometimes you could like farm out to for security, yeah, like the Blackwater guys, that kind of thing. But
they're called Constellus now.
Didn't they get like actually hung over a bridge or some shit and like put on display?
Some of the guys, they got too hot. They got, I guess, too crazy, and they shot up some kind of square in Iraq. I believe it was Blackwater.
Yeah.
But the CEOs were all fine, of course, but they rebranded and renamed a couple times, and now they can sell us.
Really?
Yeah, so it's, if they push too far, dude, and some of them get just outright crazy. But like I said, that's only, what, 3% of the armed forces go into that anyway? Maybe 6 at most. Former Navy SEALs, those kind of guys go into that. But even then, it's not even the Navy SEALs that do that kind of shit. It's mostly, like, combat vets that just, it flips something in their head. Yeah, and it just, that's all they know, and it's what they enjoy, and they're a little on the crazy side.
Some people, hey, there are always gonna be, and there will always be a need for, a necessity for fighting men, warriors.
Oh yeah,
Some people are
no
born
doubt
to be warriors, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to get at is, if you're gonna go in, make sure you get something out of it. Right? Not just, hey, rah, 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 I'm a badass, it's one of those things where, if I would have stuck with aircraft maintenance and got my flight, dude, I'd be retired 3 times over, making 6 figures 30 years prior to where I finally hit 6 figures, So it's just, like I said, think smarter, not harder, right? And then the other thing I would so highly recommend is, when you study for your ASVAB and if you score well, you've got a bunch of options, right? When you pick your MOS, make goddamn sure that it is in your contract. That was my mistake. I was 17 and stupid, and all that shit that I thought I had signed for, I didn't get it. Didn't get any of it. I got fucked by the big green weenie. Right? So you get a lawyer and you say, look over this contract, and there's a section, because this contract looks really standard up until like the last page. In the last page, there's an open square for additional contract information, right? And then they'll attach extra documents, right? So what you want is, no matter what they promise you, you get that contract and you say, I'm taking this to a lawyer to confirm everything you just promised me. And that it's written at that tail end of that contract in that open squared area that, yes, you're getting this OMOS, you're going to work this many years in that MOS, you're going to get this college level, you're going to get blah, 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 any bonuses that you qualify. All of that shit is in that contract before you sign it. Take it to a lawyer, get it confirmed. If
it's not, will I get a new
No,
contract?
if it's not, you just say, no, it's not in the contract. You promised me this, this, and this. It's not in the contract. Either fix it or I walk out.
I see.
And then when they fix it, because they're gonna,
Most likely fix it?
well, yeah, depending on, like, if your MOS score is high enough, and you've got some decent jobs.
They need people. They fucking
Oh,
need
dude, they're hungry, but they're hungry for people. But the problem is because they're hungry, they're going to try to manipulate you into an MOS they need more so than what you want, right?
100%.
So trust me, they want infantry like a mad dog, right? They want people to pull triggers.
With my fucking recruiter, like yeah.
Dude, so hey,
They're
come talk to me.
talkers.
Trust me, yes. Say
They're car salesmen, and they're relentless.
yes, but
These motherfuckers do not
yep.
let up. They are
Nope,
relentless.
they don't. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't sign anything until you fucking talk to me, at least at bare minimum, right? And then, if nothing else, like I said, spend the $100 on a lawyer, because that lawyer will save you a lifetime of bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious, because like I said, I got screwed. I got screwed out of my GI Bill. I got screwed out of my MOS.
Serious?
Yeah. I don't get any GI Bill, and that's partially due to the fact of when I joined, because there was a window where they went from the old GI Bill to the new GI Bill. So there's about 4 years where anybody who joined in that little window could technically qualify for either. But if you joined in that window and you went for the new GI Bill, then you had to sign up for an extra 4 years because there was a gap when it took into effect, right? So I could have gotten the new GI Bill, which was really not that great, but I would have to extend my contract because I didn't have enough years in by the time that it became official, if that makes any sense. When it, like, right? So I was in that, I fell right in between that window where I didn't have enough time in for the old GI Bill, I wouldn't have enough time in for the new GI Bill, and if I wanted it, I had to re-enlist, which was like, no, that's not what my intent was, right? And not only that, but I was supposed to be on a 4-and-4 contract, and I ended up getting stuck with a 6-and-2, which I didn't find out until year 4. So at year 4, I'm ready to roll out and get the fuck out of Dodge, and they're like, oh, no, you got 2 more years. And I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, they whipped out the contract. They said, you signed this? I'm like, yeah, that's my signature.
6 years.
And I was 17 and stupid, right? And thought I knew it all.
Draft? You think they're gonna have to?
It depends on the level of war we get into. If
Depends
Biden,
on the conflict.
yeah, I don't think so. I think we'll hit either a major world war and just it'll be shit, or I can't.
Do you think there will be a major world conflict within the next 5 years?
I'm more worried about an internal conflict. Yeah.
Civil War 2.0?
Battery low.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, there were my headset going battery low. I think that there's going to be some serious civil strife. Let me plug in my headset real quick, hang on.
Do you think so? Are we more of a threat to ourselves, or is it? Should we be more worried about crumbling from within, or should we be more worried about China?
I am more worried about the enemy within. But I would say China had a lot to do with it. So, yeah.
To clean up the mess and taking advantage of everything they can when it all goes down.
Yep. Hang on a second.
Charging battery.
Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to move this cable to plug in my headset. Hang on. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hang on.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some coffee.
I gotta do some juggling.
Give me like 5 minutes. Tell him, Julian, I won't be back for a minute.
Yeah. Falls, you want to go grab coffee?
Yeah, he's not even on the mic right now. But when he comes back,
see.
let him know that I'm not there.
Gotcha.
Back in like 5.
Charging battery.
All right, there we go. That should be better. All right. Yeah, I just had to plug in my headset. Unless you guys can't hear me.
I hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. What was I saying? I lost track.
We're talking about whether Palsy was talking about whether it's the enemy within our country. Like,
oh yeah.
Is it the deep-seated the things that are happening internally that are going that might be a downfall, or?
I think
thinking about a fall of Rome type scenario.
Yeah, I think that we're way overextended. I think we have internal forces that are beyond corrupt and have gotten away with way too much, and we have a society that is incredibly dumbed down. I mean, if you ever see those man on the street interviews where the guy's going like, who did we fight in the Revolutionary War, and they don't know, and they're just dumb about basic, civics, so we have a really dumbed down, dependent population. I work in IT. I see a lot of shit. The more I'm in it, the more I'm becoming a Luddite, and the more I want to get away from it. it wouldn't take much to have a couple of small EMPs wipe out part of the grid. Everything would be fine with the first couple of weeks, but man, go another 30 days, and it's going to be chaos. We've already got, people willing to steal in packs, roaming gangs just walking into stores brazenly, smash and grabs, Right. There's like a lack of will to stop it. If not more, there's more of a thought of, hey, I'm robbing for mine, fuck everybody else kind of a mentality. So if Trump did anything, Trump really showed how corrupt the United States government truly is. I'd always, thought, yeah, they're corrupt, but there's still good people in it and blah, blah, blah. But everything they did to Trump, and then everything they did, and they're still doing, just bold-faced lies, the whole Trump-Russia collusion thing, all of it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a hit out on him at some point. I would not be surprised at all if he was to mysteriously pass away. I would also say the same about Biden, to be honest with you. That's a different angle and a different take. But
Biden would get killed immediately and it would become a
I think that they're. Yeah, I kind of want to stick with where I'm going before I go into that one, but I think that there's definitely a fear of Trump getting into office. It almost seems inevitable. Well, you know what? It seemed inevitable last time, and I think more people are on their guard, but. A lot of people are feeling hopeless. The whole January 6th thing, which in my mind was a complete fed op. It was a setup. You've got Alex Jones and Owen Schroyer, who's now in jail. Both of them were outside the Capitol saying, "Don't go inside. Do not go inside. Do not." It's a setup. And somehow Alex Jones got out of it. But Oren Schroyer's in prison. He's got a short time, but still, he's a political prisoner. Did not go inside the Capitol, and he's in prison right now. It's the whole January 6th was clearly, and they're still going after people. There was that one guy that was on the run. I don't know if they ever found him, but yeah, he was a former military guy, and he was on the run last week. I don't know if they caught him or not, but he took off into the woods. And, so they're going after people, putting them in prison. There's still people rotting that just, didn't do anything other than go inside the fucking Capitol, on January 6th. Meanwhile, and here's the other thing a lot of people don't understand, is that 2 years prior to that, the Capitol was breached during the Kavanaugh hearings. And they made it all the way, all those protesters made it all the way to the Capitol inside the building, the congressional hearing. I think it was the Senate. Nothing happened. Prior to that, back in the 70s, the Capitol was breached by the Black Panthers. And they were literally armed with guns. And they breached the Capitol back in the 70s. You can go look this up, right? But, after a year and a half of, riots and all this shit, you have a little bitty riot at the Capitol. It was not an insurrection. No one was armed. They were not trying to overthrow the government. That's completely insane. But they're punishing anybody and everybody that was there if they can, right? And for a while, if you talked about it, you would get banned off of, Facebook and Twitter and, Facebook and all that crap. So, they're purposely trying to put a chilling effect on people's speech. And they're effective. It's, I'm very aware of it. I do not like to censor myself. but I find myself doing it. You know, I just watched, like I said, I just watched one of my podcast guys that I follow, you know, got a nice little visit from the Secret Service, you know, over a clear joke. I mean, it's clear in the video, it's a joke. You know, meanwhile, you got Madonna saying she wants to blow up the White House. Nothing happens. I'm not even sure if she got a call from, you know, the Secret Service. I'm sure she did, though. I mean, I mean, you had Kathy Griffith with, you know, beheading Donald Trump, right? You know, yeah, yeah, same kind of thing, you know. And I'm looking at this going, you know, I had a buddy of mine, God, he was a roommate. This was probably 15 years ago. And he spent some time in jail because he was on a message board and said something about George W. Bush. And they came and got him. You know, over a joke, you know, in a message board back in late 90s. So I'm looking at, you know, how does Madonna not get a visit? You know, how did any of these people not, you know, get a nice visit from the Secret Service? You know? So, I don't know. I think the enemy is within. You know, I still defend my oath to defend the country and the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Just because I got out of the Marine Corps doesn't mean that went away.
Right.
You know, and if shit hits the fan, you know, I know what I'm doing. I believe in the Constitution. I'm a constitutionalist. You know.
The thing about if there was a second Confederacy, it would hold closer to the U.S. Constitution than the U.S. does now.
Probably. You know, and I could, you know, there's people saying that, you know, there could be a 3-nation split. You know, East Coast, West Coast, center kind of a thing. But I don't know if
I'm with Texas, man.
The problem with a modern civil war, it's not going to be like anything. And this is because there's no clear lines, right? With the first Civil War, there was pretty much a clear line. Mason-Dixon line, North and South, you know, slaves versus no slaves. It was pretty clear cut, right? This, it's not. It's not clear cut at all. You know, and it's by neighborhoods. It's by cities. It'll be city versus the rural areas, if anything. You know, and it'll be by neighborhood. So there's not going to be.
We're too connected now.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
We're too connected and too divided. You know, so.
Funny how ironic that works.
Yeah, and it's. I don't want to say it's completely by design, but. You know, there's obviously powers in, you know, plenty of evidence to suggest that a lot of it is by design at some level or another, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know, I don't think they fully understand how bad it could get. You know, the closest we've had was the Civil War and then the Great Depression. But even in the Great Depression, it was bad, but people weren't killing and eating each other. You know, in the Great Depression. You know, I think if it gets really bad here and with our dependency on electricity and electronics and information, and like I said, it wouldn't take much. It really wouldn't. You know,
a lot of people could not dream of just like the way we used to live in 2005, where it was like not everybody had an internet. You just everybody had cable fucking TV and landline phones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Cable TV, landline phones.
There
a lot
are
of people
people
at least
today
wouldn't even fucking make it in the USA. You know what I mean?
There are people today who can't even function one day without their
the
cell
phone.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't want when I enlisted in the Marine Corps. I got thrown into recruiter's assistance, which Reds, recruiter's assistance is fucking mandatory. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. They're not asking you. They're fucking telling you. You're
Right.
gonna do 7 extra days home.
Right.
You're gonna do
Right.
And they made me buy a fucking smartphone. I didn't want to ever have a smartphone in my life. They made me buy one. They cursed me. The Marine Corps cursed me with a smartphone. Yeah. By forced recruiter's assistance, that shit needs to end. The forced mandatory leave needs to end. right?
Yeah.
Like, leave should be voluntary and accrued manually, like accrued properly. But yeah, I have gripes about the Marine Corps, but still, I say the Marine Corps is one of the last bastions of masculinity for a young man without a father figure in modern America.
I think that's a fair statement.
If you're coming up, there's no like man path in your life.
Yeah.
You'll meet many good motherfuckers that will teach you about how you go through. Like, you'll meet some good to go motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Staff NCOs and junior NCOs, staff NCOs. You'll meet, especially
Yep.
in infantry and artillery, and
Oh yeah, all the grunt stuff. They're all solid. They're solid as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So I would agree with you that I think the Marine Corps is probably the last legit, kind of manly pursuit. The second one I would say, which is
mechanized infantry sergeant.
the second one I would say would be biker gangs. Oh shit! What just happened? You guys still there?
What I was saying, Pulsey is a mechanized infantry sergeant.
Oh no, my
that
computer.
taught me how to use
My computer went to sleep. Hang on.
as well. Yeah, mine hiccup.
Sorry about
he
that.
taught me how to what do you call it? Change a tire, shit like that, like basic man stuff. Taught me about taxes, like. For a young man without a father figure, absolutely Marine Corps 1000% of the way.
I would recommend that, and I have, and I've gotten a few guys, that either joined the Marine Corps or they went to the Army, or they went into the military, which, like, Durb, you remember?
It's a way to figure it out, man. You just gotta
God, what's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
Headset straight, right?
Yeah.
Your mind straight, right?
Was it Jay? No, God, I can't think of his name right now. He was in the Klan for a long time, and his mom died of cancer, and this kid was fucked up. All this shit happened to him, all like while we were all gaming and clanning together. And I got him in. I helped get him into the military. He ended up joining the Army, but it really probably saved his life, just straight up. Because he was just fucked in the head. He was a big troll in the Klan and just causing all kinds of drama and headache and But and I understood. Like I said, his mom died of cancer. And he was what, 16, 17, 18, and on his own, and so anyway. But yeah, so the military saved his butt, no doubt. And I would definitely say, the Marine Corps above all the others for that situation. But I would say one other, area that would do that is probably the motorcycle culture, the Harley culture. And they do have a very tight brotherhood. The only problem is that, there's a lot of shadiness going on, a lot of criminality in that. So, but those are about the only two that I would say. And
Your life is also arguably in more danger on a motorcycle than in the military.
Correct.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I believe is iron workers, the guys that do iron work on bridges and skyscrapers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That is just deadly. Good dudes though, cool dudes. One of my commo sergeants actually got out and became a iron worker.
Yeah,
and he worked on the New Orleans Bridge.
Yeah, those guys in the what are they called? The pipe fitters? No, the pipe fitters and
pipe fitters, boilermakers,
holders. Boilermakers. That's the ones I was thinking. That those guys are badass. There's the guys that work on nuclear facilities and shit. They do some crazy shit.
You know what a cool video? Have you ever heard of Red Cell?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Red Cell, it's actually, I think this is 80s, 90s.
I heard of Soft Cell.
Red Cell was a bunch of Navy Special Warfare operators that got hired by the Navy to exit the Navy and then raid the Navy to test our own security.
Oh, okay.
This is a peacetime thing.
That kind of sounds familiar now that you mention it.
There was a video on it by Popo Medic. I'm about to.
Aren't those the guys? Aren't those the guys that went and took over a nuclear sub? Was that the same guys?
One dude planted a fake bomb in a nuclear plant just to prove how bad the security was.
Okay.
One dude, naval security at that nuclear plant, by the way. But yeah, and then one of those Navy SEALs actually ended up becoming a bank robber.
Oh wow. It was just so easy.
There's a big thing about it, like but yeah, no
Oh, it's J Cash. J Cash is the one that went in the army. And so did so did it was J Cash and there's two other guys I helped get in the military. I can't pull up all their names, but anyway, sorry.
But oh my goodness, it was awesome to meet you, Rets.
Yeah, it was dude. Hop in any time, man. I'm glad you got to hang out. Yeah, we're just fucking shooting the shit.
I'm gonna hop my rep. One thing you're gonna like, man, is I got out the Marine Corps, and had an apartment here, apartment there, but I finally got a nicer place out in the countryside, out in Springfield, Louisiana. Right?
Okay.
Middle of nowhere. Love it out here. Woods. Right.
Yeah,
excellent.
dude. Nothing's gonna do your mind better.
And I looked at
than
that bed, and I'm like, nah. Threw away the old bed. I bought a king size, right? I got a deal on it, like $400. I'm like, I'm never sleeping in another small ass military half bed again, right?
Not gonna sleep in a rack ever again.
Damn well paid.
Hey, did you ever sleep in a squad bay at all?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because a lot of guys they always had the 3-man rooms, and I'm like, no, dude. When I was in, it was squad bays before those 3-man rooms showed up.
So no, we had three and 4-man rooms, 2-man rooms. But,
Yeah.
When we deploy, it was straight squad base.
Yeah.
Quonset
All right.
squad base.
All right.
Cots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep. Quonset huts. God, I spent a lot of time in those too. A lot of time. That's cool. I'm gonna end my stream anyway. I got shit to do tomorrow, and and I gotta work tonight. So.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude. I don't know how I didn't think to do this sooner, but the second I realized, I'm like, these guys would be literal best friends. Like they would completely click perfectly.
Yeah, rock on.
But no, Marines definitely always click. You know,
Oh yeah,
same speed,
yeah.
man.
Unless you're a fucking shitbird, but you don't find that out till it's too late. So.
I'm fucking making coffee, feeding my dog, about to take her out. Just morning routine. It was great to catch up with you, Rez. It's been a while.
Some fags that slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
There are people that slip through the cracks.
Yeah, there are. Absolutely
For the
are.
most part, you're good to go.
Yeah, most everybody is like Semper Fi, do or die.
The air, how somebody carries themselves, right?
Oh yeah, right away.
You should know already.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
yep. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, both of you guys are welcome anytime, man. Or just hop in the stream if I'm streaming, or hop in the Discord if I'm on. You know. I mean, I'm kind of out of the Mordal loop and the comp loop anymore, just because I just lost
we're
interest.
Out of the comp loop now, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
It's just.
Dude, they have their flavor of the month mod BS with comp. Comp Mordal's over now. It's just a game to have fun on.
Yeah, dude, it died for me, 2 years ago. So I put way too many years into melee comp. So.
Right.
So one of these days.
Always a pleasure, Rez.
Nothing else. No other game hits those boxes, though.
Yep.
No game type hits those boxes.
I'm with you. Well, head out. I'm gonna end my stream here in a second and
peace, boys.
Call it a night.
Take care, brothers.
So.
And finally, after many hours of torturous and painstakingly base cringe-filled streaming,
All right.
Red Snow
Peace out, guys.
to end our broadcast day. The higher IQ viewers have already liked and subscribed to Red Snum's channel. Only the lesser creatures will walk away unremembered. As we bid you adieu, good night and farewell.
Good night and farewell. All right, gang. We will catch everybody. God damn, that's loud as fuck. We'll catch everybody else later on the flip side. Peace out, guys.
Paying attention to Sir David Attenborough telling you that the stream was over. Get it through your thick skull there, buddy. We are done. Cap it. Finished. Fini. Finado. So go away now.